Everybody is now theorizing about the new discovery about the pyramids. We're going to do all that work just to realize what I said was right. They're not just batteries, they are body preservers. And this is how I know this. You make your own and you test it. Inside the pyramids, there are airtight rooms. The airtight rooms are made out of granite, and granite is primarily made up of quartz. The rooms are airtight so that they can pressurize the quartz. When you pressurize quartz, it releases negative ions, which then can preserve organic material. What is this? Same exact thing. This is polyester resin to mimic the organic material of limestone so that the quartz that is inside of here gets pressurized, because when the resin hardens, when it cures, it shrinks down and pressurizes the quartz that is put in this pyramid. I tested this for myself. I'm not woo-woo. I'm a follower of Christ, and I know that everybody else should follow Christ. But I tested the pyramids out to see if they do it. I hung one banana just elsewhere, and then the other half of that same banana I hung over this pyramid. 2 weeks go by. Both of them look bad on the outside, as if both of them are just like molding. But the one that was hanging over the pyramid, the insides were completely preserved. Completely. Here is the pictures. I'm going to just like let this sit here for a couple seconds. Yeah. The one that was hanging over the pyramid was completely preserved. Like nothing had ever touched it. Like it looked like the inside of a green banana. Do you guys not get it now? Those little cylinders that are under the pyramids that all those archaeologists are finding out about, those columns are probably made up of granite. Because granite is made up of quartz. And those spiral things going up each cylinder under the pyramid, it is probably copper. Copper for conductivity. Quartz under the ground so it's pressurized so that they can preserve the dead bodies in the pyramids. This is like Nephilim technology. Like there is no way the Egyptians knew about this stuff. Like they had to have had some sort of outside source that is way smarter than them. Like come look at this. This is Noah. So this is Noah's flood on the timeline. It's roughly right here. This is the Tower of Babel. The people, they didn't want to get flooded again, so they built this, and it's made up of waterproof brick, and they try to build it as tall as they possibly could, just so that God cannot wipe them out with a flood anymore. Why did God make the flood happen? Giant genetics. He was trying to preserve the human DNA. So here's the flood. This is like the rough area of when the flood happened. Then the Tower of Babel, and then look at this. Pyramids. Not all of the Nephilim genetics, the giant genetics got wiped out from the flood. We then see the Anakim later on. This is like during Moses' time, which means that they either repopulated the earth, the giants with the fallen angels and stuff, or that some just survived the flood. Either way, the pyramids are literally right after the flood happens. Bam, bam, bam. Do you guys not get it yet? Do you guys not understand that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, meaning that there's other lords and other kings, lowercase k, lowercase l? Like, why do you think all these Greek mythology gods are just popping up around this time and then, oh, pyramids are built? Because those fallen angels, they didn't just reproduce with humans. Reproduced with, like, fish, which is where mermaids come from. Horses, that's centaurs. I sound like a crazy nut job right now. This stuff is all biblical, though. All these pagan god stuff, all these fallen angel half-breed thingies, the hierarchy is just mimicking what is already written in the Bible. Why? Because the story of the Bible rings so true to every person's heart. Satan can never make his own things. He takes what God has made and he perverts it. So those pyramids, the stuff that the archaeologists are just finding out about, it's all to preserve organic material. The organic material being bodies. For the Nephilim spirits, the Anakim spirits to inhabit after their death. That is like a demon's dream, is just to live on this earth forever. Because one, they're alive when they're on this earth, but two, they can indulge in all of the sin that they want, as long as they can find a body to inhabit. Yes, these could very much be batteries, but why would they be powering something? Also, what would they be powering if they were batteries? Like a portal to another dimension? Maybe, I don't know. Even if they are batteries, I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. That's why I tested out for myself, because I was that curious about it. Organic material preservers for bodies. Pyramids are just huge tombs. Anyways, because you guys have asked so much about these pyramids, I'm selling them. Not because I want to sell them and just make money off of it, but because so many of you have asked me to start making them and selling them. Anyways, I could care less if you buy it. I just have fun making them because I think they're pretty cool. None of this stuff matters. Like, none of it matters. Worship the God that made the science, not the science itself. You know who that God is? That is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Repent, believe the Gospels. I love you guys.